Like, hi, hello, good afternoon. I'm gonna eat my ramen when I finish this. But I did my ancestor money this morning, and I'm like, I don't know what articles to pick up, but so then I'm like, okay, so I could talk about some tips, right? So they always say, oh, this is what's said. You always have to have your house clean. You have to have things organized. You can't have dirty clothes piled up and it's just messy. Like you just can't have mess. I was always told, like, you wash your clothes, make sure everything is clean, everything is in its place. Because when you have a dirty house, that's how you attract negative energy because your house is negative. Like angels like cleanliness. They always say godliness is close to cleanliness, or cleanliness is close to godliness. It's true. You have to keep things clean because if you want angels to come into the home, your house has to be clean. You cannot have mess, dirt, filth in the corners and all that. It's like, I'm not coming to her house, you know? So you have to keep things clean, things organized. Like, that's like a real important thing. You could think it's nothing, that it's nothing, but it is important to have things cleaned and neat and organized. That is important. What like don't have a whole bunch of dirty clothes piled up. Like let your clothes pile up for like a month. You don't go and wash clothes. I used to do that. I used to do that. My mom was like, "Oh my god, like what are you doing?" She's like, "No, you gotta go wash clothes." I was like, "All right." And she's like, when you wash the clothes, then the good things are gonna come to you because everything is clean, everything is organized. You put everything away. So I was like, "Oh." So I wash clothes more often now because I want change to come. I want good things to come. And it's like if you don't have your house clean, then good things are not gonna come to you because you have a filthy house. You need to keep things clean. That's one tip. Let's see another tip. Well, it's just cleanliness. Cleanliness is close to godliness. I always talk about black magic. Black magic. When it doesn't work, it goes back to the sender. So when someone is doing black magic, love spells are black magic. If you think a love spell is not black magic, you are wrong. God would never allow you to take a person's will away. God would never force someone to love you. That is not stuff that is from God. That is the devil. That is black magic. So, and then when they're doing black magic and they want this work to work on you and it doesn't work, and it doesn't work, what happens? It gets sent back to the sender. And what happens? The person ends up obsessed with you. It's an obsession. It's crazy. It's mental. Like doing black magic affects your mind. That's why you have to know how to master your mind, like control your mind, know how to stay calm, not to overreact, not to act crazy, not to fight, not to argue, nothing. Just stay calm because the devil likes chaos. He likes arguing. He likes all that. And you cannot give it to him. So you just stay calm and try to understand the situation. That's my cat. That's my cat. What was I saying? The love spells. The love spells are not going to work because it's like you have to have some sort of love for a person. There's no love there, and you keep doing a love spell, like you're just going to drive yourself crazy because the person doesn't care about you and you still trying to force it. Like you can't force it. If nobody likes you and you keep forcing it, it's just gonna drive you crazy. And you keep doing it. Like why you keep doing that to yourself? Like just stop. And this cat is crazy. But okay, that's one, the love spells. And cleanliness. I'll just keep it on twos. I don't want to make the video too long. But it no, black magic always goes back to a person. And that's in reference to anything, any kind of spell, any kind of magic. If it doesn't work, it goes back to whoever sent it. So, and then if they're doing things to you to harm you and it doesn't work, and it doesn't work, it goes back to the person that sent it. It goes back to the practitioner. It goes back to the person that wanted it done, that paid for the work to get done. It goes back to them. It goes back, it affects so many people. And it's like, why would you go out of your way to force a situation? If it's not for you, it's not for you. Like, if God is going to give you something, if something is for you, God is going to give it to you. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to do all this work to have a situation. Like, if it's not meant for you, then just leave it alone. If somebody says, no, I'm not fucking with you, leave them alone. Like, why are you gonna sit there and do love spells on them so that they can fuck with you? Like, they don't want to fuck with you, so just leave. Just stop. Leave them alone. You get mad. You want to do all this other stuff. It's not gonna work. It's gonna go back to the sender, and it's gonna affect you terribly. It's gonna be worse, 10 times as worse. Oh my God. It's common sense, but common sense is not so common. There we go. So those are 2 points, 2 things. It's black magic, love spells, and cleanliness. It's close to godliness. So thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking on the video. Leave with love. Bye.